But if there were no Republican men in elected office, there would be no abortion bans. Did you write that?
Senator, I do not recall that specific tweet, but I do not deny writing it.
You wrote it.
Okay.
Here it is, bigger than Dallas. Do you think that my votes with respect to abortion are based on the fact that I want to control women?
Senator, I cannot speak to that.
Well, why'd you say?
Today I'm diving into some intense moments from Capitol Hill, where Senator John Kennedy questioned Hampton Dinger, the Biden administration's nominee for Assistant Attorney General. This exchange was packed with powerful and honestly pretty unexpected moments. So, if you're into political discussions and breaking down big moments like these, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a thing. Let's get right into it. Kick things off. Senator Kennedy starts on a lighter note. He actually shifts his attention to another witness, Miss Giles, and makes casual small talk with her son, Pierce, who's sitting right behind her. Kennedy asks Pierce if he has anything to say, and the boy fires back with a vote for my mom comment that got the whole room laughing. It's one of those rare, genuine moments of humor in what was otherwise a pretty serious and high-stakes session. Right, now let's get to the real action. Kennedy brings up a tweet that Dinger posted back in 2019. In it, Dinger called out Republican men, accusing them of trying to control women's bodies, even going so far as to claim that if there were no Republican men in office, abortion bans simply wouldn't exist. That's a pretty bold statement. Kennedy asks Dinger point blank if he wrote it. And while Dinger admits he doesn't specifically remember posting it, he also makes clear he's not denying it either. This opened the door to Kennedy's next big question. Does Dinger personally believe that Kennedy himself holds a misogynistic view on abortion? That right there set the tone for some serious back and forth. Kennedy then pushes even further, questioning whether Dinger has ever stopped to consider that some people hold anti-abortion beliefs rooted in their faith. Dinger concedes, admitting that people can and do hold a range of different views on the issue. But Kennedy isn't done. He calls Dinger out directly, pointing out that while Dinger may come across as open-minded and respectful of differing opinions here in the Senate chamber, his past tweets tell a completely different story.
I want to read you a tweet. It's from 2019. You weren't in law school then, were you?
I was not, Senator.
How old were you then?
I had passed over half a century.
This is what the tweet says. Yes, there are some women GOP peers, meaning members of the Republican Party, and a tiny number of Democrats who want government, not women, to control women's bodies. But if there were no Republican men in elected office, there would be no abortion bans. Did you write that?
Senator, I do not recall that specific tweet, but I do not deny writing it.
You wrote it.
Okay.
Here it is, bigger than Dallas. Do you think that my votes with respect to abortion are based on the fact that I want to control women?
Senator, I cannot speak to that.
Well, why'd you say it in front of God and country?
Well, Senator, I do believe that the reproductive rights established in Roe versus Wade and then dealt with in Casey, June Medical, and other Supreme Court decisions are important.
And that's fine. I agree with that.
Well,
reasonable people disagree, but that's not what you said, Counselor.
Right. And Senator,
you said every Republican, other than the ones that you like, have their position on abortion because they're misogynistic.
Well, Senator,
do you believe in God?
Senator, I have faith. I believe. I certainly.
A lot of people have faith.
Right.
Did it ever occur to you that some people may base their position on abortion on their faith?
Senator, I sincerely appreciate people who have a different position on abortion than
You
I
sure
do.
don't tweet it. Have you ever tweeted that?
Well, Senator, I'm saying it now under oath, and I do.
Yeah, you're up to be nominated. You want me to vote for you?
Well, Senator, I am determined to tell the truth, and if I could make clear, Senator, and I appreciate your question, your concern, that, Senator, I recognize the difference between someone saying something, inartfully as a private citizen and working as a lawyer, and I think I've got a 30-year track record of being open-minded.
Okay, I get all that.
And just like
I got to move on. We don't have much time, Counselor. Jeez. Do you believe the Justice Department is systemically racist?
Senator, I believe every institution in our country exists on a history.
Yeah, but do you believe the Justice Department is systemically racist?
Well, Senator, if I could, I believe every institution in our country has dealt with racism and sexism.
No, but
and
today,
xenophobia.
I agree with that. But I'm just asking a simple question. Today, do you believe the Justice Department is systemically racist?
I do not believe the Justice
Okay.
Department.
What about the law firm of Hampton Dellinger? That's your law firm. Is it systemically racist?
Senator, I have done my best to
Simple question. Do you believe it's systemically racist?
Right, and I'm trying to answer it, sir.
I know. I think you're trying to dodge it, but you go ahead.
Well, sir, I certainly do not try to practice systemic racism. I do recognize.
Neither do I. But is your law firm systemically racist?
It is not.
How about your former law firm, Boies Schiller? Are they systemically racist? You got a bunch of racists there?
Certainly, they have tried to deal with implicit bias, to recognize it, and to remove any barriers.
Are they systemically racist?
I have no reason to think that they are.
All right, I'm out of time. Man, that's not just one tweet, Counselor.
Kennedy wraps things up with one final point, highlighting that this tweet isn't exactly a one-off situation. Dinger has a track record of posting this kind of content, and Kennedy makes it clear that he believes it reflects something much deeper, a consistent pattern of thinking that goes beyond just a single post made years ago. This whole exchange really left a lot on the table for viewers to chew on, from questions about online accountability to the bigger debate around whether personal opinions and public responsibilities can truly be separated at the highest levels of government. So here's the real question. Does someone's social media history actually matter when it comes to taking on a major government role? Or at the end of the day, is it really about how they perform and conduct themselves once they're actually in that position? I want to hear what you think, so drop your thoughts down in the comments section below. Every opinion counts, and these are exactly the kinds of conversations worth having. And hey, before you head out, if you enjoyed today's breakdown and want to stay on top of moments like these, go ahead and smash that subscribe button right now on Capital Insights. We break down the big moments so you don't have to. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.